All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Benalfi. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic Thursday evening. One more day to go in the work week, and then you've got the weekend to kind of chill out, relax, wind down, detox, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to get you ready. We've got wonderful weather for your TGI Friday. Decent weekend weather, maybe a couple of showers around the edges there come late Sunday. And then changes big time next week. So a lot of ground to cover here. And we'll make sure to get to it all for each and every one of you there. Quick hello to Eileen Ward. Eileen, Sarah Miller. Sarah, how you doing, girl? Miss Greenville, South Carolina, via Ocala, where you are going to be awfully colder by this time next week. Or approaching it by Friday or Saturday of next week. Joel Staffel, Tina O'Wedding, having popped in. Joel, good to have you there. T.O., always a pleasure to have you. There's a look now at the satellite and the radar there, and you can see what's going on. We have ourselves that onshore flow, that northeasterly breeze, and that, Gary, is what's causing those dangerous rip currents. We've had 3 fatalities in Brevard County here over the last couple of days, so that's not good. Part in due to Invest 99, part in due with that big dome of high pressure in the Gulf there, northeast flow, and then we've got a front that's going to be backing on in. So again, even though the weather is wonderful, if you're headed to the coast this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, just be mindful of those dangerous rip currents and the rough surf there right through the upcoming weekend. It's a combination of a couple of things. So the rip current concerns are obviously the greatest during the low tide. When the water's lower, you kind of get caught in those little rapids there between the sandbars. So that's where you can get into trouble. The water temperatures are a bit on the chilly side, by the way, 70 to 72. Seas are going to be a bit rough. Near shore breakers about 3 to 5 feet. Just so that everybody is in the know. Now, one thing I do want to remind everybody is that when we are in a greater rip current risk, it's created because these little gaps in the sandbars there. So the water comes through and then gushes back out. What comes in must go out. Jessica, Moda, Corella, good to have you there. And you don't want to swim against that current. You want to swim parallel to the coast, and then once you get out of the rip current, then swim back towards the coast. So that's the key takeaway there for you guys and gals as we try to keep you safe and comfortable and out of harm's way. Brian Keller has popped in. Brian, always a pleasure to have you there. Temps, a little cooler up to the north, 64 Palm Coast, still 72 in Orlando and Melbourne, and 66 back towards Wildwood. When we take a look at the dew points tonight, you can see they are lower than last night, meaning that tonight's low temperatures have the opportunity to be a few degrees cooler than where we were this morning, especially points down to the south. And the winds right now, I might add, are fairly light, and that may allow for some visibilities being lowered overnight tonight. Right now, though, we're in pretty good shape. We take a look at the fog tracker. Jimmy Bacon, Kathy Jo Santiago, good to have you fine young folks in here. You can see visibility maybe a little bit lower. Marion, Sumter, and maybe a little portion there of the I-4 corridor, but really overall, I don't think it's going to be as widespread or as thick as where it was this morning. So that's certainly some good news. Low temperatures tonight, looking like this: 55 in Ocala, 60 in Palm Coast, 60 in DeLand, 61 in Leesburg, and 62 here in town. So again, running a little bit above the norm. Normally, we would be about 54. Tom Perry has popped in. Tomas, always a pleasure to have you. And by the way, Share Your Christmas will be right here at West 2 tomorrow with West 2 sunrise right through the noon show. You can see 8, a little bit of fog, 65. 10 o'clock hour, coming in at 73. And the noon hour, right around 78. Fran J. Hayes, good to have you there, young lady. So, again, food and cash. We're trying to get some food donations and some cash to help those here in Orange County during the upcoming holiday season that may be in a rough spot this year. Joel Staffel, Tracy, good to have you there. Hello to you. There's a look at the short range forecast here. And you can see comfortable tonight. Carl Stump, right back at you. Nice and mild tomorrow, right around 83, 84. Oh, extra caffeine, Jimmy, yes. Gary Hicks, gracias. Appreciate your kind words there. So that's a look at that. Tomorrow's temps going like this. And don't forget my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing these Facebook Live feeds, giving me a couple emojis, the more people we can put in the weather know. We love your comments too, everybody. 3 shares so far. Let's share away. Tracy, Shuke, Barber. The rocket did go off, yes. It did. It was beautiful. Yeah, right around sunset. All right, Palm Coast, 77. New Smyrna Beach, 77. Daytona, Titusville, around 79. Melbourne and Palm Bay, right at about 80, and a few degrees warmer back through the interior. Here's a look at the hour by hour for the city of Melbourne. 9 a.m. 69, 2 p.m. 78, 80, and then 9 p.m. right around 69 degrees. 69 degrees. Terry Lonnie, good to have you in the house. Golf tomorrow. Morning fog, 67. Afternoon round coming in at about 82 degrees. So just FYI, 82 degrees. The attractions tomorrow, looking good. Looking real good. Universal Studios, 9 a.m. 70. Noontime temperature coming in at 78. Marilyn Giroux, Colleen Cahill, happy holidays to you and your family. Noontime temperature 78. 5 o'clock temperature 78. And then in between, we're looking at temperatures about 83 degrees. So again, not a bad looking day, no matter what park you go to. All right, so let's head to the weekend. And you can see high pressures in the northern Gulf to start out, but gets forced southward with yet another approaching cold front as we get you into late Sunday. Could be a few showers too along the coast. Heard you on Magic 107.7. Tracy, how did it sound, by the way? And thank you. Juan Melendez has popped in. Juan, always a pleasure to have you. So there's the front. That's going to help start the slow pattern change here going forward. Here's your weekend 2-box. Weekend planner Saturday 81, Sunday right around the 80 degree mark. And then as we take a look here, there's Monday. Front goes by just to our northeast. Carol Presido, happy holidays to you. Hope I said your last name properly. Tuesday, highs overhead, gets forced to the east. There's that next strong front there, and that's the one that we think is going to usher in the season's real first true taste of colder weather. And I'll break that down for you here in just a smidge. So when we do the Euro and the GFS side by side, the one thing that will stand out is the timing difference. So look at that. 11 a.m. on Friday, the front's in Miami on the Euro, still north and west of Orlando on the GFS. So it takes until Saturday, early morning for the front to cross through Central Florida and begin to cool us down. So with that said, let me show you a couple days of cold weather. Thank you, Carol Rosito. Let's hope the Euro's correct. So here we go. Let's do this thing. So you want colder weather. Let me start here. So there's trying to adjust right. Okay, so there's so there's 7 a.m. on Friday. Euro's got us in the low 50s here. And then the let's do this. Yeah, there we go. All right, got it. So there's the Euro on Friday, but look at the Euro on Saturday. This is Orlando. .45 degrees. 45 in Orlando, 41 up in Ocala. Now, Sunday, ooh, Colleen. Here we go. Here's a look now. Oh, unbelievable. .36 degrees in Ocala. 42 in Orlando. So, yep. So about a week out. Terry. John Hanson, the Hansonator's in the house. Scotland. Wowza. That'll be a fun trip. All right, so the GFS. Gotta restack this now. Hold on a second. Okay, so the GFS is warm. 60. So Billy Early Lamonaco's popped in. Now, however, now we get to Saturday, 51 versus 46 up north. And then, woo-wee! .43. .43 in Orlando, 39 in Ocala. So the GFS brings the colder air in Saturday morning and Sunday morning, but it's a little bit slower than the Euro for Friday morning. So there you have it. If you like the cold, you're going to be happy camper. Now, we have not been in the 40s yet. 1 week from today would be the 15th. The latest first 40-degree temperature in Orlando, December the 19th. This is going to be awfully close. Probably going to be within a couple of days of that record. Those are the lows. In the morning are the low temperatures, Tracy. Good question. With the cold weather, will feel more. It will for a couple of days. And then the winter countdown. Boom. 13 days now to the start of winter. 13 days to the start of winter on the 21st. So there you go. The average high and low temperature on that day is 73 and 52, by the way. 73 and 52. All right. Somebody was asking about the tropics. So let's dial that up. There's Invest 99, winds at 65 miles an hour. Again, only a 10% chance of developing now. Not looking likely. Some wind shear. A little front to the north. There you go. 17 days till Christmas. Juan, you are correct. So yeah, so not a whole lot going on in the tropics. In fact, let me do this for you. When you look at the tropical Atlantic via the Euro, oof, there's that powerful front. There you go. Otherwise very quiet. Here's the GFS. Big front coming in also right around the 17th and the 18th. So it does not look like Owen is going to be taken off of that list based upon what we're seeing today. And I'm all right with that. All right, now let's take a look at that 7-day forecast here. And you can see 83 on Friday, 81 on Saturday, 80 on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. A little bit cooler with that front backing on in on Monday and Tuesday. Colleen is going up to Dearborn. Is that Dearborn, Michigan? Colleen? Let's do this. National Weather Service. Dearborn on Friday, 41. Saturday, 42. Sunday, 42 with a chance for some snow. Monday, 41. So highs around 40, lows around 30. There we go. Tracy, that is correct. All right, there's a look at your 7-day. Again, warm through Friday. Slightly cooler Monday and Tuesday. Shooting back up on Wednesday ahead of the front. Thursday, rain late. Going with the Euro a little bit quicker. And then turning colder for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sisters go. So yeah, Dearborn, Michigan, 40 by day, 30 by night. Off and on snow showers. Nothing major though. All right, let's take a look now. The temperatures around the good old USA. It is not far from Detroit. That is correct. It is currently 36 in Chicago. It's in the, what is it? It is 38 at the Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport right now, by the way. And cloudy and overcast. Veronica Alana, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Colleen, you're welcome. 29 in Billings, 32 in Boise, 35 in Denver. Somebody was asking about that snow cover across the good old US of A. And give it a second. And boom, there it is. All of that snow in the Northeast has either been washed away or melted away because it's been warm there in New England. While out west, boy, I'll tell you what, they've been getting their fair share of snow. Raymond Stover, good evening from Kissimmee. Keep up the good work, but let's have some cold weather for Christmas. Raymond, it's definitely going to get colder next weekend. Whether or not that's able to hold on for the Christmas holidays, stay tuned. All right, let's take a look at the country as a whole. Start out west, and look at that. Big old winter storm coming in out west. High mountain snows, lower elevation rain. That extends all the way up towards Washington and Oregon. On the northwest side of our Midwest storm, it is snow in Nebraska and South Dakota and that northwestern nook there of Iowa. It is all rain. The Ohio Valley, the Mid-Atlantic, and on into Arkansas and Texas. So with that said, let's go north of the border and see what the temperatures look like up there. And you can see Fairbanks is 17 above, Nome, Anchorage in the teens, Point Broward is at 9, Inuvik is 24 below, Baker Lake 24 below, Fort Ross a heat wave and 1 above, Iqaluit at 5, Thompson at 24 degrees below zero. Whew, dang. 8 below at Fort Nelson, Prince George is at 30, Saskatoon is at 10, the Nain Airport is at 34, a balmy 34 degrees over that way. Heading farther to the south, Sioux Falls 31, Boise 32, Toronto 30, Bangor, Maine 34, Atlanta a toasty 68, Houston coming in at 74, and Orlando at 72. Down to the south we head, back towards Cancun 75, San Juan 80, Kingston 81, Panama City 79, Caracas 81, Bogota 54, La Paz, Bolivia 48, Santiago 75, Buenos Aires 84, Punta Arenas 48, Cape Town 68, Bangui 72, Rabat, Morocco 63, Oslo 21, Berlin 28, Moscow 28, Baku 41, Astana is at 17 below, Surgut 14 above, Yakutsk 31 degrees below zero. Whew. Cold air is brewing up there. Beijing 32, Seoul, Korea 39, Tokyo is at 50, Shanghai is at 54. You too, Tracy. Begging for, whoa. Tell the gang I said hi. Love that. It has, and has happened multiple times before, Brian. Last time was 2016, just FYI. All right, there's Beijing at freezing, Shanghai at 54, Hong Kong 64, Ho Chi Minh City 81, Makassar 86, Darwin and Broome coming in at 90, Cairns 86, Alice Springs 84, Adelaide 66, and Hobart Airport 57. So again, nationally speaking, main jet stream goes from LA to Denver to Chicago to New York, well north of Central Florida. That means we stay on the warm side and the comfortable side. Warm by day, comfortable by night, as you can see right there. Upper 60s to low 70s outside right now. Not bad at all. All right, we take a look at the short range for tomorrow. It is approaching summertime in Australia, that's correct. Tonight, tomorrow, nice and mild. Temps again, 80 to 85 interior, upper 70s to around 80 at our beaches. Again, the big developing stories next week. You can see a strong front right there, starts approaching Central Florida. The Euro is about 24 hours quicker than the GFS with the front coming on in, meaning the colder weather gets in on Friday on the Euro, Saturday and Sunday on the GFS. Here's a look at the Euro. 41 Saturday morning in Ocala, 45 in Orlando, 42 in Orlando on Sunday morning, 36 in Ocala. Now, the GFS, it's warm on Friday morning. '61 north, 68 south. There's Saturday 49 in Ocala, 53 in Orlando. Then 39, the Villages Wildwood, Ocala. Low 40s here in Orlando. So you can kind of get the gist that there is a shift in the weather pattern finally coming our way. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. So 78, 78, 82, 80, and then dropping Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, gang, I'm going to rock and roll, let you guys do your thing. Hopefully you can check me out tonight at 10 on the CW18 and again at 11 on West 2 News. Have an awesome night. I'll be right back here on Facebook Live again tomorrow night, right around 8. Till then, take care.